guys, and welcome to another episode of Riddim Review. On this week's episode, we're actually going to be chatting with Erphaan Alves and the people behind the music from Loonatics Productions, and it's none other than Richard and Alex. So stay tuned for more. Hi guys, and we're here with none other than soca sensation Erphaan Alves. Erphaan, what do you have to say today?
Excellent!
Why did you choose singing as a career?
Well, actually, singing chose me, right? It happened like this. You know, long story short, I ended up on stage with Scrunter some years ago as a kid. You know, he called a whole bunch of us up on stage, and I was just excited to go on for the first time. You know, I grabbed the mic from him and I just kept repeating like 2 lines of the song because I didn't really know much. I didn't even know I was singing. But the energy and the vibe that I experienced for that first time ever being on stage, I didn't want to leave. So, you know, my father asked me if I wanted to, you like singing? You want me to write something for you to enter Roger Boys Calypso Monarch? You know, it's Christmas going into the next year, which was carnival time now. I was like, yeah. And my father wrote my first song, and in 2001 this entire thing started. So that was the day I believe that was the time for my parents to see, well, yeah, he has a talent, so all they invest in that. And they did, so here we are.
Perfect, and there's no other career.
Nah, I never worked a day in my life for anybody else or in any institution or establishment. Summertime, I didn't go any grocery to get a summer job or anything. Everything was straight music.
Perfect. And if not music, what would you have been doing right now?
Football for sure. Because I love football, yeah. But eventually, you know, music outweighed being on the field and that kind of thing.
You're a Barca man.
Yeah, but I don't really watch football much. But back in those times when I used to like be invested in it, up to like Ronaldinho's era, yeah, Barca. But for now, nah. I just support good football.
Perfect.
And I like to take my little sweat when I could.
Good. So let's go straight into the number 10. Tell me a little bit about your new song and take me through the video shoot process.
All right, my new song entitled Lock On is basically a follow-up, you know, of the Heels and No Habla. The storyline basically paints a picture of me, a male, you know, showing appreciation, love towards a female after a long pursuit. Finally get through, we inside, you know, that's why if I want to pull some lyrics to have a part where I sing, baby, I have to thank you, because now we live in La Vida Loca, and you know, long time I was here since I sang about No Habla, so I was making sure that everybody was able to tie into, you know, like we still on that Latin American wave influences, you know, with the soca from No Habla into this one called Lock On. With the music video now, that assisted me in really portraying what I wanted people to understand. So we went a little more in depth with the creativity and the artistic vibe when it comes to the drama. And some people believe that it was so intense it came across as a short film, which was really good to hear because we worked very hard. And blessings to the director Stephen Taylor and the producer Reem Taylor and the editor J Revolution. So the storyline went along the lines of Blacks, who was my counterpart in terms of carrying on these illicit activities. We were both fake police officers carrying on a sting operation. Well, not a sting, some passport scam. So obviously we had some Trini girls and some girls of Venezuelan nationality, some dual, you know. But we had to go as real as possible. And we wanted to show off Trinidad and Tobago's police service as being one that is very efficient in terms of fighting crime. So in the end, the good cops caught the bad cops. And we wanted to tell the story of woman power. So we had a female officer who was like leading. She was like the most important person in that entire sting operation. She was the one that kind of pulled me in. And you know, in Trinidad, like we say, chain up the scene to make me feel as though I finally got on to her. But really and truly, she was leading me in to a point where her staff or the other police officers were able to come in and bust the whole scene. So we were caught. right? So that's basically it. You know, look on song and music video reflecting what's happening in the world, what's happening in Trinidad in terms of the Venezuelan nationals who are here in abundance right now.
Right.
You know, we have human trafficking, we have, you know, all sorts of crime taking place. So it was me as a writer for the song and as a writer in terms of coming up with the idea for the video and putting it in the hands of the director to really polish it and make it short film worthy, to really paint a true picture and to timestamp what really happened and have a positive spin-off in the end, showing that what Blacks and I were doing wasn't cool. And if you try to do this, you will get caught. But in the same breath now, highlighting one part at the same time and making sure that everybody understands it's just entertainment and we're not trying to push this negative vibe. We're actually on the good side, whereas it's not right, and if you do it, you get caught. So that's it. Blessings to JW, Daniel Loveless, who was the What You Know guy, Nalini Telemark, who played the female officer role, Axia, Stephen and Reem. Great job.
And how was it working with Stephen Telemark?
It was great, actually. Like, I learned a lot from being around him, from the first meeting that we had.
Right.
Me presenting my thoughts and ideas to him, and him carrying it through the mill, showing me, well, yo, this is your budget, and I know you want this, but if you want me to execute to the highest quality, best of my ability and the team, I believe that this have to come out, we could work around this. Because, you know, I have been accustomed to the videography thing where, you know, shoot.
Yeah.
But with his experience, you know, going out in LA, getting a master's in film and working alongside people like Will Smith and that kind of thing, coming back home to really invest in our culture here, working alongside myself and other artists, he really tries to not go along the shortcut way, but to do it exactly what he's accustomed to. No matter if I have budget constraints or anything, you know, make sure lighting in a gear, make sure the set is in a gear. So we actually had to do like scout for places to make sure it's the best place to do this, best place to do that. Make sure the wardrobe. So we had a wardrobe team, we have crafty art and craft team to decorate the whole set and make sure it looked as though it was a scene where these men really are holding these girls and the fake passports and that kind of thing. And then it even had my first experience with sound design, whereas the intro is an actual production. Like someone created that entire thing and they call it sound design. So it wasn't like a drag and drop. You ain't go on YouTube and get sound effects explosion or sound effects walking footsteps or anything. He actually built everything. So in terms of the visuals, I mean, I moved from being in the studio with Loonatics Productions. That's a whole experience within itself because these fellas go in, like as in right into the hi-hat. Alex will sit here, tune in a hi-hat for like 10 minutes, making sure it's correct. To our next world where we have people who don't like to call themselves videographers, but filmmakers, because that's what they are.
Right.
Filmmakers just doing a video. It was a great experience.
Perfect. And let's go straight into number 9 video.
Do that for me. Do that for me.
Do you write your own songs?
Yes, I do. I do write my own songs.
All of them?
Well, this year, this carnival, I should say, I didn't write the calypso because it was taken from an actual spoken word.
Right.
And I like the spoken word, and I told the writer, yeah, well, I want to use your song and turn it into a calypso, but the usual thing would be for me to write everything on my own.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
Life. Everything around me.
Everyday life.
Yeah, it's just like, if my brethren fall out with his girlfriend, that could be a tune right there.
I hope it's not you falling out with your girlfriend.
All the time, but
Nice.
yeah, she don't get no tune.
I love it.
Yeah, just, you know, soaking in my environment. As I always tell people, like, no habla, right? I didn't premeditate that, you know. I didn't say, well, I gonna sing a song because it have plenty Venezuelans in Trinidad right now. I just started singing Spanish. Alex sent a loop. The beat wasn't even completed. I just started singing Spanish. And I reached a point where I say, well, that's all the Spanish I know. But I didn't say it. I sing it now. So unfortunately, that's all the Spanish. And I was like, wait, that could stay. And I was like, all right, well, I can just follow the groove of the song. So rarely you would see me kind of sitting down and saying, you know what, I watched the news last night and Trinidad had too much crime, boy. So I go and write a crime fighting song. Nah. It's just whatever comes to mind based on my vibes, based on what I would have soak up for that day or for the week. Somehow I see and it just pop up. Yeah. So I would
Feed up
just
with
say,
the energy.
I just say life inspires everything that I create.
Let's go straight into the number 8
Do that for me. Do that for me.
Would you consider to be the climax of your career thus far?
Thus far, yeah. I'm glad you used the word thus far because we have so far to go still.
Nice.
Yeah, the plane now coming off the. What would you say? So far, I would say definitely last year, 2018, overdue. The song represents me personally, career-wise and music-wise and business-wise. So it's very telling in terms of the title, overdue. In terms of just simply saying a long time this attention and long time this level, this is where I wanted to see myself, this is where the fans wanted to see me, this is the kind of success I would want for myself, the success that they would want for me. So you say long time, it's overdue. And all other people who probably see me in the street and say, boy, I find that underrated, blah, blah, blah. So then with the success of that sounded like, yeah, long time, it's overdue now. And then creative wise now, I believe that I'm finally on a specific level. Like not the best, haven't mastered it yet, but finally on that level where I could say I completely understand my strengths and weaknesses as a creative, and I understand like what to do and what not to do and when to do certain things. So I believe like that moment, if I could stamp 2018 like overdue as the time, and like yeah, this so far there's like a peak, a little climax point there, right? So blessings to everybody who would have contributed to that, from the producers, Loonatics production, to the videographer, Adverb Media. Yeah, say overdue so far, and then from now we just keep more peaks till that point, where it's soaring, and then after that we start to go down. But we even thinking that far right now.
You're just gonna enjoy the climax.
Enjoying the climax right now.
Perfect. Let's go straight into the number 5 video. Do you have any upcoming collaborations you would like to reveal to us?
I definitely have some collaborations coming, yeah, but I would like to reveal any.
Why not? Just a little bit. One.
Nah.
No?
I could just say male and female.
Nice. All right. We can go with that. We can live with that.
Yeah.
So let's go straight into the number 4 video for the ladies, Erphaan.
For the girl then.
Are you still on the market?
Always on the market.
Why would you say that? You're contradicting yourself, man.
No.
Earlier on you said girlfriend.
Because when I come back in Trinidad and the customs immigration form, I take single.
Ah. I hear you. Okay.
Nah, I'm currently, well, whoever viewing this right now, whenever time of the year or whenever time this will be in your life, this video was shot in May 2019. So I'm in a relationship right now.
Very good, very
in
good.
May 2019. May, June. So.
Perfect. So tell us something that no one really knows about you. At least
Wow.
one thing.
That I'm actually a very normal guy. And I like normal things, and I don't like the limelight, and I don't like all this stardom and all this shine up stuff. I am well reserved. So, if I walking somewhere, once I'm off of a stage, I like to be the humblest, down to it. I do like sense of attraction. That's not me. And a lot of people watch celebrities or public figures, and they would assume, because a lot of people who might interact with me on a personal level for the first time, they say, but wait now, you normal? I'm like, yeah. But that is what I like. I rather that. But when it comes to being on stage, it's a me, showtime, performance thing, flair. But after that, nah,
you're back to living the simple life.
I don't think I would be on social media and all those kind of things if I was an artist, to be honest. Yeah, because it doesn't really quantify anything for me outside of what it could do for my career.
True.
So yeah, I'd be there. Plenty of people I know that. Blessings.
So let's go straight into the number.
Do that for me.
Productions with the people behind Loonatics Productions, Alex and Richard. Alex, tell me, where did it all begin?
Wow. Well, for me, I've been in music quite some time, but it started for me in the steel band. So I was a part of Exodus Steel Orchestra, and I played with a lot of steel bands, and that musical background came from there. And then I went to further my studies at UTT, graduated with a degree, bachelor's in fine arts in percussion, and yeah, me and Flips met basically at UTT. We did the course together, and we decided we want to pursue production and music on the whole, and we built a studio together. And this is it now, Loonatics, and we just do music for fun.
Okay, and what do you consider to be the highlights of your career thus far?
Well, of our career is Erphaan. Because when he came to us, the year we did Overdue, he came and he told me, he said, Alex, listen, we're gonna get this one more shot and we'll try to make it work. If it don't work, well, I'm going in the army. So I said, alright, I'll give it my best shot. Me and Flips, we worked on different songs, but we took a while before we got to Overdue. Because we had other songs and it was just basic. It was nothing fancy, it was nothing special.
Right.
Until he sent Overdue on a voice note. And I was like, yo, this is the song. And then he was like, well, let me do it, and we just sat and we came up with ideas, and it happened very fast. Like maybe we finished the beat in like maybe 2 days, and then he wrote the song. We did a couple different takes of that vocal, and then the song was done, and then our career now was able to go up, you know. And then we had the opportunity to work with Destra and everybody in the business, Charles and Problem Child. So we made the right links, and now we have a stable business that we offer services for whoever, you know.
So let's take it straight into Richard. Tell me a little bit about your input into Loonatics Productions.
Well, I would say working on Loonatics has really helped me in my careers and being a musician and a producer as well. And I'll be thankful to Alex, because before I met Alex, I was basically just a guitarist, a musician.
Okay.
And he introduced me to the studio side, and from there, it's like I forgot about the instrumental side and just get excited about something new, you know. So I say thanks to my brother Alex, you know, because he introduced me to the side of music, and from there the journey has been really exciting, because through this side of music, you get to network so much and meet a lot of people. So I would say in Loonatics, half is spent in the studio and half is spent networking.
Oh.
And Alex is really a good people person.
Yeah.
More than me.
He does the PR
Right?
for the company.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So I would say that's an important side of this business, and I would say it really has been an exciting journey so far, and informative, learning everything. I can't ask for nothing more, but I think when we met Erphaan, we discovered a new side of musical production, because everything went so smoothly from the time we started to work with him. Because I remember me and Alex, we would always be bouncing him up at Shepherd Pro Studios in Woodbrook, and you know, he could just be making little waves, and then Erphaan wave back, and then until the time when Alex and Erphaan really meet in the studio, and we started to work. And I'd say when it came to Overdue, it's well, in my opinion, I think it bring a different song to soca, and I'm proud to be a part of that, because to see the effect it had on people, because I was just enjoying the vibe with them in the studio. I didn't think it would have reached so far and touched so many people.
Yeah.
I think from there just traveled on to No Habla, because I remember, just as Alex say, Erphaan just told him to send him a loop. And then from now on, since they send Erphaan create a masterpiece.
Erphaan's favorite quote is "Send a loop na by." Like So he would get up in the morning and be like, yo, where the loop?
Yeah.
But I'll be like, well, I have no loops, you know, it's just,
Yeah.
so that's the front thing. But yeah, it's just been so, me and Richard just do music and we just have fun.
So what do you all have in store for Loonatics Productions in the future?
We have a few things, but I don't know if Erphaan wants us to.
Okay, so you're not letting anything
Yeah,
on that.
nah. This one that we have here, is good. Yeah. That one,
Alright.
surprise, for sure.
Alright.
Yeah.
So let's go straight into the #1 video.